Hi everyone, it is Arlene with a long overdue video. Today's card that I'm showing you for this video is made with a sketch. This sketch I got, this is Sweet Sunday, it's number 292, and I found this sketch over from another video. It's another YouTube channel. Her name is Kristie. She has some really great videos showing how to use the pattern paper. So a lot of her videos are made using the 6x6 Doodlebug design papers, and that's what I'll be using for this card today. I'm using one of the pieces of paper that was found in this particular stack here. And I also got this from Kristie too, this paper pack as well. So she picked my name from a drawing that she had on one of her videos, and I was the recipient of it. So if you're watching, Kristie, thank you so much. I am using them, and I have loved making the cards with this paper pack. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to put my sketch over here to the side so I can see it as well. And I've got some things that are already pre-cut. These are for the card itself, but what I wanted to show you was the card base. So this is just using a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This one happens to be the Whisper White by Stampin' Up. And typically what I do is I just go ahead and cut it in half, you know, down the middle. But I found a tip that I really liked too, so I've been using that when I've been making some cards here at home, and that is to score your piece of paper first before you cut it in half, so that way it's just one score line and then one cut line. So this is going to be scored down the middle, so that's going to be a 4.5. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and then with the paper trimmer, you know that you take the lighter tab here, that is your scoring blade, the lighter gray, and then I'm going just to turn it one turn down, cut it in half. That's 5.5 inches with the darker blade. That's a darker gray. Okay, and that way you have one cut line, one score line, and it makes two cards. So a little bit of time saving, right, in our card making. Never hurts. Okay, so I'm going to just set that aside too as well. So I wanted to show you these pieces of paper that I have already cut. This is just cut a little bit smaller than the base of the cardstock. And then I've got, this is a darker blue, and then I have a lighter blue that's going to be, again, it's just 1/8 of an inch. I'm using the 1/8 inch increments on this particular card. So we've got that. Then I also have a piece of, it's a rectangle, and this is the pattern paper that I used from the paper stack. See, it's double-sided. And then a piece of darker blue just to mat that, again, just 1/8 of an inch larger. Then I've got a couple of circles, and I went ahead and cut these out of the Lingering Circles framelits. This is, Stampin' Up! Has them. These were the two of the circles that I used. One Whisper White, and again one from the same dark blue that I've been matting the rest of the pieces of paper with on this particular card. Okay. All right, so before we put everything together, let's go ahead and do some stamping. And today's stamp set that I'm using is the Daisy Delight. Here, this is a cute stamp set. It's not been around for a while, but it's been in the catalog. It's not one of the brand new ones that came out with Celebration, but it is a really fun. I pulled it out and I thought this is perfect for this particular card. So let's go ahead and get this lighter blue here. I've got the Night of Navy, and I'm using the Thank You, and that's just going to go onto the bottom here. I'm going to pull it down a little bit so I can see it easier, better placement here. All right, and that goes up like that. And that's all I'm going to be stamping on this particular piece of paper. So the next thing I'm going to do is move on to the white circle. And I've just got my pad here. And then I've also got a piece of just some scratch paper. Set that white circle up on top there. Again, with the Night of Navy color, I've got, these are like little stems, or maybe it looks like a little bit of wild grass or something, but I'm stamping it up with the Night of Navy. And I want it to be a little bit lighter than like originally if I were just to stamp it down. So I'm just going to take and stamp down on that piece of paper that I have to the side, and then go ahead and stamp it down again onto my circle here. That's pretty. And then I also have a little saying, and I like the saying because it's just something really light, delicate. It's not going to be overpowering from that thank you down below. And I'm going to just stamp it directly over what I've already stamped. And it just says, your thoughtfulness brightened my day. It's cute. All right, I think I am done with the Night of Navy. So we're going to move on to the Real Red. And then these are some little flowers here. Same set, same stamp set. And go ahead and I'll ink it up with the Real Red. And then I'm going to just stamp it down once. And then I'm going to stamp it down right next to it without re-inking it. So it's got almost two different colors, you know, a little bit a shade lighter. Do it one more time. Like that, there we go. All right, I'll move this out of the way. We're ready to go ahead and put our card together. In the sketch, you can see that it's this particular element here is to be laid down just straight. I decided for this particular card I wanted to just put it at an angle like this. So thought it would give it just something a little bit different look to it. And then just taking some Stampin' Dimensionals. Put those there. Have this pop up just a little bit. And let's put that right there like that. All right, and there you have a card that is ready to go by using the sketch. Right here you can see how it's been used, incorporated to make this card right here. Here is another card that I did without the Stampin' Dimensionals, and you can see that I used it more to the card sketch where it was not at a diagonal like that. So they're both really cute. This one doesn't have as much dimension to it, so it's great, especially if you're mailing it too. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and check out her video. Like I said, look at Kristie's video. She's got her channel. She's got some great videos on there. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it, and everyone have a great day.